Hi guys, it's me again. KO Cool, what's up, y'all? Hey, before I start, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff, because it's free and it's how you can support my baby little channel. Well guys, I've woken up to big news that they tried to do an intervention on Miss Britney. We've all been saying this for a long time, that they're setting up. I've been saying it personally, that this story is huge and they have been setting the plan in place for a long time. And I think we were right about many things, being that wasn't Britney in the videos. That wasn't Britney getting married. Where is Britney? And yeah, I find it odd that they're trying to do an intervention on someone that has been acting very unhinged for over a year. Even before the conservatorship ended, she was acting very, very strange. But she pulled it all together, and when she did the court hearing, she spoke like a lucid thinker. She actually spoke very well, and she had heart and emotion in it. But I was always so suspect after it ended. We never saw her. And when we did see her, it was just bizarre, blurry photos in public. So I don't know how long this has been going on, because I feel they get TMZ. As we all know, TMZ are obviously on some type of bin chicken payroll, and they seem to get their stories with them all the time. Because I honestly do not believe that was Britney being manic in a restaurant. You all know that. And we all know who it was. Yes, we do. They bought her out. They took the dungeon double. Bring her out. They took her to dinner. And I think that's a lovely thing they did for her, because she usually lives in a dungeon. Hey, but before I get into all of this, let's just have a look at the story that came out. Yes, it was everyone's favorite, TMZ. You know. So Britney Spears' friends and family are worried about the singer's well-being. So much so that E.T. I've actually taken this from Entertainment Tonight, not TMZ, because I refuse to share their stories. But anyway, same. But I just kind of like E.T. slightly better. E.T. has learned there was a planned intervention to address her mental health and substance abuse issues. Now, I find it intriguing, this substance abuse issues, because where would Britney be getting street drugs from? Where? Can someone tell me? Does she just drive down to Skid Row and buy them off a dealer? Like, come on. This woman is highly protected and very rarely exits her house. So who's giving her these substances? Anyway, let's keep moving. A source tells E.T. the 40-year-old pop star has struggled with drugs over the years. Yeah, well, so do a lot of famous people, but anyway. So they planned an intervention. E.T. has reached out to Spears' rep for comment. According to TMZ, see, they've reached out for a rep, and then the next sentence is, according to TMZ, which first broke the news. Of course they did. The intervention was planned for Tuesday, but the plan never got off the ground because Spears got wind of it. Last sentence also made me go, really? So you're trying to portray someone that is exceptionally unhinged and needs an intervention, but they caught wind of it. Right. So she's got some awareness, doesn't she? I find this article very interesting. I very rarely read articles, as you know, but the outlet reported, citing multiple sources, that the plan included Spears' manager, Cade, renting a house where Spears would spend 2 months while she received medical treatment and psychological counseling. Husband Sam Asghari, the manager, the interventionist, and doctors were all reported planning to confront Spears at the Los Angeles home and try to convince her she needed to get help. I don't know where to go with this, but let's go on to the next bit and we'll discuss it further. But those plans, TMZ reported, fell through when Spears, somewhat aware of the plan and the intervention, which did not involve Spears' father, Jamie, nor her 2 sons, Jaden and Sean, was scrapped. But according to the outlet, Spears did meet with a doctor late Wednesday afternoon, and it went well, because late afternoon was when, guess where she was? At Target, trying clothes on, and guess where the target was? Westlake. Anyways, let's keep going. The news comes exactly 2 weeks after Spears made a public plea with her fans to respect her privacy after fans called authorities to perform a wellness check at her home last month. Spears was at Target trying on clothes with Sam on Wednesday, called the act an invasion of her privacy and a line she implored fans not to cross again. As fans know, Spears was under a 13-year conservatorship, which was terminated November 12, 2021. See, I knew the wellness check was a good thing. All these people saying, don't do it, don't do it. It's terrible. It's like it actually has made the Bin Chicken team do something. And this is what I think it is. They're like, we can't keep hiding this anymore. And what are they hiding? None of us truly know. Whether it's nefarious, whether it's helpful, we don't know. A lot of people can speculate and have their own opinions, but at the end of the day, we don't truly know. So I think the wellness check ramped up them having to show what's up, y'all, and whatever they show might be a lie. We don't know, do we? So it's just like, we're all just like constantly guessing. Like, just give us a definitive answer and then we'll all fucking leave her alone. Next. All very interesting. Let's have a quick look at them at Target. Once again, it doesn't look like Britney. If it is Britney, she's lost a shitload of weight. That might be why she looks incredibly different in a lot of the videos, because the videos of late have been a lot clearer and she looks bad. But still, I go back to my point. Where the hell is she getting them? Is she going down to the hood and getting them off, Dave, and then going back to the house and smoking crack all day, baby? What I do is I smoke the crack and then I just do modeling shoots for 8 hours. That's all I do. I'm Britney Spears. I can do what I goddamn want. So we've been thinking they're portraying Britney to be crazy. There is a good chance that she is. As I always say, I am always on the fence because we don't know who's telling the truth. We want to see it come out of Britney's mouth. We want to see Britney talking about it. But we don't. And things just don't match up. We're not crazy conspiracy people. And the thing that bugs me is it's like a fad word at the moment. Everything's a conspiracy. It's like, you calling every cop, detective, FBI, all of those people, are you calling them all conspiracy people? Because they are suspect on everybody and everything. And that's exactly what we're all doing. So same diff, man. But anyways, I am shocked that this has come out, and I still don't know if it is a plan that they're setting up to basically say that she's ended it all. And it's always been in my top 3 that she's gone, DED, that she's in an institution, 3, she's run away and living on an island, living with an African tribe in Africa somewhere. They adopted a little albino Britney. They love her. But that one is the most far-fetched, in my opinion. I don't believe in clones. I just don't. So don't say that in my comments anymore. I'm just confused to why the family wouldn't be there at an intervention. Because I'm sure we've all watched those shows where they do the interventions on people that are on whatever substance, and they all read the letters of how they feel, and her family isn't there. And we know she loves her sons, even though they upset her and she upsets them, but I just think they would be there. Don't you guys? Why would Sam and Cade be the only 2 people there? Where's Paris? I know Paris was her bestie too, but that kind of is a bit odd, but I feel like they're setting up something, and I can't pinpoint what it is right now, but I feel like it's a setup that she's already been in an institution for a year, and then they can come out and tell the truth and go, oh, well, she's unwell, we had to do this. Maybe the biggest thought that I've had about this, because how we all know that's not Britney. None of those videos were Britney. I will eat my hat, because there's tattoos missing, teeth, eyes. There's a lot of things that don't match the real Britney. But the thing is, maybe they have tried to hide it for a year because they don't want anyone to know that she's, really lost it. That is a very, very big question I have, that they have just tried to keep Britney's free now, she's having the best life, she's woo, but she's actually in an institution. Whether she should be in an institution or not, we don't know. But this comes very similar to what happened to her in 2008. They did an invention and they put her in an institution. They put her in a conservatorship, and that all happened. Then she came out, got out of the conservatorship, spoke like a lucid thinker and said, this isn't fair, all these people are bad, but then they were all still around her. That doesn't make sense. And now, all of a sudden, they're doing an intervention. You should have done one a year ago if that was her doing all those videos. I mean, this is very confusing. I hope you can keep up with me, because right now, my brain is actually pretty confused to what their outcome is. But I have always said, I think she's in Westlake, and I think she has been there for a very long time. I actually do. Because all those, I'm meditating, remember all those videos that she'd be like, I made this today, I colored in a book today. That to me all gave me the feeling of being in therapy, heavy therapy, doing paintings with her sons, and then all of a sudden it all changed. We didn't see Britney talking to us anymore. We didn't see her rocking back side to side, answering questions that no one's ever asked. We just started seeing this strange fake Britney. And now I think about it, they probably were trying to hide it. But why were they trying to hide it? This is the biggest question. Why would they try and hide that someone is unwell? Mental illness is not something you would hide. And by the way, being addicted to drugs is also not what people hide, because it happens every day to famous people, everyday people. It's not something to be ashamed of. So I don't know why all this smoke and mirrors has gone on for so long. Hopefully we'll get some answers, and hopefully Britney's okay. I know this has been a little bit more of a serious video for me, because when it becomes serious, I become serious, because I am in shock, and I just hope we get an answer real soon. But I'm sure you guys all remember, I don't know, was it 3 weeks ago or something, that Jamie Lynn and Lynn, Britney Spears' sister and mother, turned up in LA, and no one knows why. Maybe that was when the intervention was going to happen. Maybe it did, because none of us can fully believe TMZ, because they actually lie so much. It's like the boy who cried wolf. When you guys are caught out in your lies so much, it is very difficult to believe then what you say. I just can't wrap my head around the family not being there, but maybe they were, maybe they weren't. But why'd they come to LA? Don't they live in Louisiana or somewhere? I don't know. I just don't know. They said they were there to watch a performance of Brian's daughter in the Nutcracker Suite or something like that. And it's like, okay, that's feasible. But at the end of the day, not one of her family members talk about her either being mentally challenged, addicted to substances, nothing. Like nothing is mentioned. And Dad still wanted her address to be revealed in the courts, and Judge Penny denied it. Once again, you're not going to have that released to the public. And I'm like, why does Dad constantly want her whereabouts publicly, open? That's always got me, that one. I've mentioned it quite a few times. I'm like, why does her dad want to know that? What is he trying to prove? Maybe all these people like Cade and Sam, they're all the fall guys. Maybe the family is still behind it all. But the hate and, the poison that was coming towards her family was off the charts. And I wouldn't be surprised that these guys are now the fall guys, because no one really likes Sam. I don't know, Sam just makes me laugh because he's like some goober that got pulled into this, but we all know deep down he's a cop. I reckon he's a cop. I really do. And I know not many people believe me, but it's just my thought, and I can have it if I want. But yeah, I just feel like maybe they are the fall guys. And that house that she bought straight after she got married, she never lived there. that may have been the place that they rented that they were going to turn into the facility. There's so many things that don't match up. There's so many stories that are just like, really? We still haven't seen Britney in the real world. We haven't seen her talking in the real world. So how are we to believe anything when for 13 years they kept all this so suspect? I don't know. It could go back to what Kramer said on Kramer Radio. She has been gone since 2001. And you can go and watch my video on that, because I tend to feel that maybe she is gone. I honestly, in my heart, feel this, that they have been stringing people along for a very long time. And the one that stepped in as Britney, she wants out, man. And she got out. Now they have to make out that Britney, went to heaven, and then that way, that one that was the stand-in Britney, she can be free to do whatever she wants. As for bring her out, the dungeon Britney, well, I've said it many a time that we're probably going to have to free her next. I'm joking. Come on, guys. Most people know I'm joking. Some people in the comments are like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yes, get with the program. I do speak serious, but I also make a lot of jokes because I can, by the way. You feel me? You dig? And for all the people out there that want me to give exact answers to what is happening, I don't know. So why would I make it up? That's not how I roll. But I can give you the facts, and I can give you my opinions. And quite often my opinions are, I don't bloody know. Because it's so convoluted. There's so many smoke and mirrors. There's so many inconsistencies that to actually say that you're fooling yourself, fool. But that's just how I think. And don't come at me for not giving definitive answers, because at this point, it is impossible. It is impossible. Anyways, gonna love you and leave you. And I will see you guys at the top. Boy! In and the bad vibes out. You feel me? You dig? Cheers, ballers. How it feel? How it feel? Feel so real. How it feel? How it feel? How it feel? And that feels so real. How it feel? How it feel? How it feel? Feel so real. How it feel? How it feel? How it feel? And that feels so real. How it feel?